So it's 2004, the era of the low-rise jean, the Motorola Razr, and the cultural masterpiece Mean Girls. One of the notable characters in the movie was Miss George, Regina George's mom. And she's not like other moms. She's desperate for the approval and admiration of her 16-year-old daughter. This comes in the form of wanting to be in on all the gossip, wanting to be seen as one of the girls, essentially giving her daughter whatever she commanded. And she acted as a peer, not an authority figure. And Regina treated her accordingly. At the time, we saw this character is absurd. This dynamic is absurd. But then a cultural shift happened.
You see it all over social media. We have a generation of children growing up without a single adult in the household. Your children don't need a best friend to make TikToks with.
How are you 35 years old still acting like you're 14 years old?
With the rise of social media, we saw the adultification of children, and then we saw something also happen with their parents. Their parents becoming a little immature. Parents who would act or behave as if they were the same age as their children, their teenage children. Especially mothers, where they wanted to be seen as so young that it was indistinguishable who was the mother and who was the daughter. That leads us to today's case.
Shirilla was 17 when she crashed her car, killing her boyfriend and their friend. Her parents insist it was an accident and not murder.
And it's becoming harder to deny Mackenzie's volatile behavior and unstable personality that was heavily documented in the years leading up to the crash.
Hi, I'm looking. I don't have an emergency so much, but I'm just looking for some information on. My daughter's a little bit out of control. She's screaming and yelling. She's sweating herself. She's combative with me and her mother. I have a disrespectful 15-year-old that's just losing her mind.
This kid's gonna be the death of me.
Yeah, we got daughters too.
You ain't got a daughter like I got. I promise you.
And so today, we're looking at Natalie and her dynamic, where it's almost as if she wants to be seen as a peer instead of the mother, the authority figure of Mackenzie.
The whole family is just like you said, every day with them. That's a level of evil I will never, ever, ever understand.
We looked at Steve in part 1, so today, let's dive into Natalie. So Natalie, I hope your camera ready, because it's your turn in the observation room. How well does your mother know your friends? Some mothers, they know their daughter's friends pretty well. Some mothers have their daughter's friends saved on their phone for emergency reasons. The first exposure that we have to Steve and Natalie Shirilla is a body cam footage of when the cops who were at the scene of the crash arrived to the hospital to come brief the family on what has occurred. We see Steve and Natalie sitting with Danielle, and obviously they're frantic, and the first thing the cop says is like, Mackenzie's okay. She's like in critical condition, however, she survived. The cop then tells Natalie that she needs to sit down for the rest of what he's going to say. Whenever somebody says you need to sit down, the information, it's not going to be good. The cop then tells the family that there were 2 deceased in the vehicle.
Oh my God. Oh, Jesus.
Way to say this. There's progress in Alameda, car into a building. 2 are deceased in the vehicle. Daughter's driving.
It's hard to read someone's reaction to something traumatic like that. Some people go completely silent. Some people start to scream. Some people start to cry. The parents are having their personal reactions to this horrific and heavy event. The cop is now going back and forth with them about the identities of the people in the car.
You guys are kind of our key here to find out who this guy is.
That's her boyfriend. I don't know if he was with her or not.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, I'm just...
They know for sure that Davion was in the car. However, Dominic, I'm assuming, didn't have his ID or identification on his body at the time, so they were not able to identify him as quickly. They were relying on what Mackenzie had mumbled, and she did mumble Dominic.
You need the last person before she leaves.
Okay. Do you remember, what were the names of the people that were in the car? Dom and David? Damien.
However, that name just got lost in translation, and the name became Jacob.
Do you know Jacob's last name? The names we given Jacob or Davion.
Yeah, I know.
5'8", 8.
How do you know his name is Jacob?
She mumbled it.
Isn't Jacob the one that's staying with Dom?
That's Davion.
So the cop is now talking with Mackenzie's parents, and I saw a lot of comments saying if the cop wasn't too sure on the details, like you probably shouldn't have talked to the parents yet. However, they're all just trying to figure this out. They do land and say, was Dom in the car? Because they know that Mackenzie spends the most time with Dom.
What's the name you said?
Dom?
Might be.
Oh my God.
Stop.
What's his relation to you? Okay.
And the cop has some previous interactions with Dom and his brother Angelo, so the Russo brothers, and he's like, the Russo brothers? I don't think that was who was in the car, because the cop was there. He then says, well, let's just be sure, can you call Dom?
Could someone call Dom?
And Natalie then mumbles something. It's not 100% clear what she says.
I don't have his number. I have the number. They were fighting a while back and they
You have his number?
I have his number.
But it is something along the lines of she can't contact Dom because she no longer has his number, is blocked, or was deleted.
I don't have his number. I have the number. They were fighting a while back and they
You have his number?
I have his number.
Something happened to where she does not have Dominic's number. Danielle, Mackenzie's younger sister, is like, oh, I have it. And so she's searching through the phone. The cop then's like, okay, let me call. They call and he doesn't pick up. Let's just backtrack a little bit. It's not weird for your mother to text your boyfriend, right? I feel like your parents should have your significant other's number. This is not just for checking in on them, saying happy birthday. I do think that there's a safety element. If you can't get in touch with your daughter, you want to get in touch with the person that they spend the most time with. This is the perfect example. Your daughter's in the hospital and you need to get in contact with her boyfriend to figure out what's going on. Was he in the car? What is happening? Is he even alive? The cop is like, can you call Dom? And she's like, I can't because I was blocked. What do you mean, Natalie? You're her mother. You're not like one of the friends. You're her mom. You're not one of the girls. You're her mother. You should have his number. There is no blocking. If they are in a fight that has nothing to do with you, actually, that literally has nothing to do with you. Previous statements, Steve and Natalie have just come out and said how close they were to Dom, how Dom was essentially a part of the family.
We spent a lot of time together doing everything. We went on vacation together. We, like, where there was one, the other was there too.
He was part of our family. Someone my daughter was planning a life with.
And now we're having a conversation about the person that your child spent the most time with. If you actually really cared about his well-being and wanted to know, is he safe? But I would be flipping through my purse. I'd be like asking Steve. You'd be more frantic if you genuinely cared for the well-being of Dom. This is our first big clue into the dynamic between Natalie and Mackenzie. Her being blocked by Dom or her participating in these like childish behaviors of blocking and deleting. You look like a child, Natalie. You're acting like one of your children's friends. You're not the adult in this situation. Even if your child is fighting, you're not going to delete the significant other's contact from your phone unless they were broken up, which is a whole nother speculation in and of itself, Natalie.
They were never, ever, ever going to break up.
I don't even want to go there. Natalie stated one of her favorite things to do was to help Mackenzie and Dom navigate in their relationship.
We were very, very, very close. And one of my favorite things to do was help them navigate through their relationship.
Which I find just really weird. If my mother was being interviewed on looking at me and my husband and our relationship, she would have been like, I love to see how Regina treats her husband or how her husband treats her. I find it interesting that one of her favorite things to do was for her to help them. Now, why is it important? What does it tell us? Mackenzie's relationships were very entwined with her mother. Natalie knew all of Mackenzie's friends by name, very entwined with the relationship dynamics between the girls. And even with Dom, she was very entwined with the relationship to a very unhealthy level. So Mackenzie's 17 years old. I don't really expect her to understand having some boundaries with your parents when it comes to your relationships, like not having every single argument being told to your parents, because you have to kind of figure out and navigate some things by yourself. There is something on the parents' part of just knowing you can't be too involved in your child's relationships. As a parent, you're already biased. You're only going to see things from your child's perspective if, you're unhealthy, which obviously I would say Natalie and Steve are definitely unhealthy type parents. So they're already going to see from Mackenzie's perspective, and that's not good for Mackenzie, because then in her head, she's doing everything right, and it's always Dom who's in the wrong. Near the end of Dom's life, he was waking up to the reality of who Mackenzie really was and what she was really struggling with. He was reading some books, and there's one text exchange where he's not accusing Mackenzie of being a narcissist, but almost curious on her perspective on the word. And he asked her, do you ever think that you're a narcissist? And she's kind of brushing off the conversation. And he's literally listing every single symptom that's in the book that he's like, this applies to you. He's starting to wake up to it, and he's just sending her text after text. She responds, I show this to my mom, and she doesn't think I'm a narcissist. Oh my gosh. Natalie could not, for the life of her, be a mother and see, now why would my daughter's boyfriend call her a narcissist? For the sake of their relationship dynamic, Natalie needed to be approved and adored by her daughter. So she was going to tell her daughter whatever her daughter needed to hear so that Natalie can feel accepted. That's not a good relationship. That's not a good relationship ever, not even between friends. Good friends would tell you the truth. Especially your mother would tell you the truth about your behavior, call you out when you're wrong. It's not going to feel good. You're not always going to love your mom for that. But a true healthy dynamic with your mother, she would call that out. But Natalie doesn't do that. Obviously, their relationship was volatile, and it increased the need for Natalie to be more involved in the relationship, and it made her feel more needed. If they were healthy and they had healthy communication, which I know is kind of absurd at 17 and 20 years old, but still, if they were headed in the right direction and they had good, head on their shoulders, Natalie wouldn't be as needed. Mothers who have the need to do that are also doing something at the expense of their child. Your child needs to learn how to resolve that conflict with their friends by themselves. Your child needs to learn how to resolve that conflict with their significant other without your input. When a mother feels insecure and is seeking that validation from her child, she's almost stripping the opportunities for her child to build that confidence by themselves. There is an article interviewing one of Mackenzie's friends from 8th grade. And the friend states that Natalie was exactly that kind of mother that wanted to be seen as one of the girls. She wanted to be in on all the gossip. She was stating how they were driving to a haunted house. So Natalie was driving and there's girls in the car. And Natalie's saying something, and Mackenzie proceeds to say to Natalie, "Shut up." And Natalie did. She did. She was quiet then. And then later she just changed the topic and was like, "Do you guys want snacks?" If this is to be true, if this article is accurate, she's only confirming what we already know, that there was a weird dynamic between Mackenzie and her parents. Whenever we look at a married couple, the health of that relationship is the tone and the setting of the home. It's the mood of the home. If your parents are volatile and always fighting, that sets the mood for the home. We look at the dynamic between her and Steve. We looked at Steve in part 1, but we see this kind of distant fathering. He's not really a present father. He lets her walk all over him. So I could see some kind of detachment happening in the marriage too. Sometimes when a mother is not getting her emotional fulfillment from her husband, she turns to the children. And it's really unfortunate because the children are just not able to ever fulfill that. They're not meant to, they're not supposed to. Do you really think that Steve is meeting her emotional needs? Do you think they have a healthy marriage? speculating of course. They don't strike me as the super healthy communication type. There seems to be some emotional disconnect there, and that could very much contribute to Natalie seeking emotional fulfillment in other places, like her daughter. There's a jail phone call where Mackenzie is now waking up to how she treated her parents. Obviously now she's in a very vulnerable situation where she needs commissary. So every phone call is like, hello, I love you guys so much. I love you so much, Dad. I love you so much, Mom. I am not going to say that she's not coming to some realization. Like, I think that's the whole point. And so she's telling her mom, like, I'm so sorry for the way that I talked to you.
And I feel bad for being mean to you guys. Like, I don't know. Like, it's just, like, weird. Like, I don't know why I did that.
Listen, my friend Tara loves the out of her mom and dad. You think the way you spoke to me was bad, Kenzie? I mean, you were a teenager. The way she spoke to her mother was horrendous. It was so bad. But please don't have guilt. I know where your heart is, okay? I know that you were either having an anxiety moment or going through something. I know who you are.
But then, like, what if I never went to jail? I'd probably still be, like, that person.
Yeah.
And a lot of people comment, like, why? Why would a mother do this? Why would a mother behave or act like this? One group is saying, well, maybe she didn't really have a good teenage experience. Maybe growing up she was bullied and didn't have like great friends or great relationships, and maybe she felt really, really insecure, and so she's trying to live her teenage young years through her daughter. I don't look at Natalie and immediately see somebody who's like super confident and has relationships that can fulfill her outside of her daughter. I think this could also play into how she parents as well. Because let's say this theory is true. Maybe her dynamic with her mother or her parents were very harsh. I can see this happening a lot where a generation, or Natalie's generation, let's say, had really harsh or strict parents. And so Natalie then swings the pendulum the other way and becomes the free reign, gentle parenting type, just do what you want, I will be your peer. What happens then is still bad. You can't be on either extreme. There needs to be a balance. There needs to be a middle. There's another group who say maybe she had a great high school experience and she's just trying to relive the best years of her life. For sure, Steve is reliving these kind of like high school days.
Posted someplace that the...
I'm a buff baby that can dance like a man. I can shake him
Sorry.
like Danny, I can shake him like a... I'm a buff baby
What
that can
is
dance
that?
like a man. I can...
It's for a friend of mine. I'm not smiling because I find this funny.
That was hilarious, first of all. So that's from Adventure Time. Oh, that was one of his ringtones from them. That's a good cartoon.
You do you. But I will say that there is a level of immaturity that I see on his part and his wife's part that is affecting the way that they're parenting. Another thing that we see with Natalie is she's very obsessed with optics. We also see this in Mackenzie. She's very obsessed with her visuals and the way that people think of her. There could be some truth that she gets that from her mother.
First and foremost, we start to see a number of preening gestures. Preening gestures are done when a person is aware that they are being viewed in a specific way and they want to be able to manage that perception. Along with that, she does a whole slew of hair preening gestures in there. And all of this lets me know that this interview, at least from her perception of things, is all centered around perception management. She's trying to appear a very specific way. She wants to be able to appear well, and that's something that's very at the forefront of her mind. That also sticks out as a common mindset in her daughter as well. Mackenzie, she was very aware of her looks and relied a lot on that, and her friendships were kind of built around looks. It's this superficial level of thinking.
Christine Russo stated that one of the first things that Natalie said to her post figuring out, the crash and everything, no condolences, none of that.
I mean, the mom was in the hospital. The first thing that she said to me when I called, I was hysterical after finding out, and she says, "Oh, are you calling about Facebook?" If I could have punched her and chucked The phone.
We went there, and her biggest concern was what people are posting on the Strongsville page, and can we intervene? And that was her biggest concern when we walked in.
We have phone calls of her calling the police department to turn in children who are harassing her daughter online.
Strongsville Police Detective Hazoo.
Hey, it's Natalie Shirilla.
Hi.
Hey.
Good. How are you?
Can you help us? She's not on social media, but there are one person in particular who's personally reaching out to her saying terrible, horrible things. It's basically harassment. Is there anything you can do to help us stop her?
What exactly are they saying?
I have what Jana said, Kenzie. Do you have what Morgan said?
Well, this is the first thing she said to me. And she said, I never knew you would actually be the end of Dom. And then she texted me later that night and said, I know you did it on purpose. And then she unsent it before I could get a screenshot of it.
Like, Natalie, that is the least of the police department's worries right now, is that your daughter is getting bullied. And there is also a video of Steve bringing in Mackenzie in a wheelchair to the police department talking about threats that they're getting.
I know there's other circumstances involved here, but I'm pretty sure it was more to terrorize her as far as I'm concerned. I wrote down my 3 things that I know happened. Using her words, I wrote it for her. I want to know, how do I go about getting a thing on this guy?
And I think this is one of the biggest things that blew up, is how Natalie was responding to a modeling agency while Mackenzie was in the hospital.
I'm not on social media much at all. Okay. But the first thing I did hear of, and at the time, we didn't even know if this was her mom or her or what, because we didn't even know if she was even awake to use a phone. We didn't know how severe her injury was or anything, you know? And the first thing I seen from her, she didn't text my mom, she didn't text me, she didn't text my dad, she didn't text anybody in my family. The first thing I seen from her contacting anybody was she texted a modeling agency.
And we also have the jail phone calls where Miss Natalie is like, oh my gosh, like the UK, Mackenzie, talking about how this story is reaching all 4 corners of the earth. And it is a celebration. At this point, I wonder if they knew this is not positive. A very, very small amount of people are in support of you. Most people believe that Mackenzie intentionally did this. Like, this is not a positive. But the way that they're framing the publicity of this crime, it's almost like they love the attention. They love the amount of people that are talking about it, even if it's negative. And that's when Mackenzie brings up the quote about Kim Kardashian getting on the case.
Kenzie, it's just, I wish I could talk to you privately. So,
we need Kim Kardashian right now.
Mackenzie's so tone deaf, she does not realize the severity of her crimes because her parents are enabling this kind of distorted view of everything. The more people talking about it, the better for me. Like, no, that's not what's happening. In fact, multiple people have stated it doesn't look good for Mackenzie in a few years when she has the parole hearing because of all of the stuff that her parents are saying. It's just not looking good for them. Another speculation is, are they putting on a show? Like, this cannot be real. Are they trying to emulate what they think a healthy mother-daughter relationship is like? Anybody who has any form of what a healthy relationship is like can see right through it. That's not healthy. You being the yes man to your daughter in her crime is not healthy. There's one point where Natalie is like, oh, I'm so proud of you.
Let someone else get a call. I'm not going to hold the phone, but okay. I'm so proud of you.
Yes, I love you, Mom. Have a good night. I'm going to try to get another call, but if not, I'll try to talk to you first thing tomorrow whenever I get up.
What are you proud of? You're talking to your daughter on a recorded line because she's in jail. Her performance of like, tell me what your meals are. Like, I want to know what you're eating. Tell me everything.
What's your food box? What's your favorite thing in your food box?
Well, I started right away. I opened the caramel popcorn. Then I ate the cheddar chips. I didn't eat all of them.
Is she putting on a show because it's recorded? Is she normally like this? There's some type of jail messaging system where there was like a video that they were trying to send, and it appears that they sent the same video to each other, and Natalie's like freaking out over this line, like, oh my gosh, Mackenzie, stop, we're still connected.
Stop!
Yes.
What?
Have you too?
Kenzie, no, we're still connected.
What?
When I first signed up for Securus, I tried to send you, you know how you could send a 30-second video?
Yeah.
It was the music box video.
What the
That's what I'm trying to send you. And you knew.
Natalie is like breaking her heart to Mackenzie. Like, I miss you so much. And she's crying about it. And Mackenzie's like, hold up. I gotta put you on hold real quick because she had something else.
It says, when I ask you, how are you, what it means is I miss you. That's what it means.
Hold on, Mom. Hold on.
Okay.
Man, Natalie, your daughter could care less. Do the parents really want Mackenzie free? I think their lives are so much better, quote unquote, with Mackenzie in jail. I wonder if this whole media press tour, subconsciously they know in their head, do I really want her out? Maybe if we self-sabotage this whole tour, she'll stay in there forever. And I know that's a huge speculation, but like, oh my gosh, how could you be so bad at trying to defend your daughter? It's painful. But maybe they really subconsciously don't want her out. Maybe Mackenzie being in jail, Steve can be free. He doesn't have to manage her. And Natalie, oh my gosh, now she gets the calls every day. And oh my gosh, tell me what happened. Tell me what's going on. It's perfect. It's perfect for Natalie. There was one phone call where Natalie's talking about how Danny was putting food under the bed and not throwing it away. And there was so many texts about Mackenzie just dogging on her sister, not being a very nice sister. And I get it, sisters, we have our little tit-tats, whatever you want to call them, but no, like, Mackenzie was a bully, so could you imagine how she was to her sister? Dear Lord. And I don't want to really assess her too much because when everything initially happened, she was like a minor. However, I could see that there's a level of emotional neglect in this family. Maybe Mackenzie got a lot of attention. I wouldn't be surprised if all the attention went to Mackenzie and Danny was kind of like left behind, and the kind of wounds that she would grow up with. So I pray that Danny gets some like realization and is able to reflect from the family dynamics that she grew up with. Same thing for Mackenzie. I'm hoping and praying that this whole family comes to a realization of this is not the truth.
What kind of hopes, what kind of expectations do you have for Mackenzie's future?
That the truth will set her free. That's what I need to have happen.
Oh, Natalie, if you knew. We are all praying for that. And it starts with you. It starts with your husband, that the truth would set you guys free as a family. And it's not the truth that you create. It's the truth. It's the reality of things. The reality is you didn't give Mackenzie what she needed. And I'm not absolving Mackenzie from all of her wrong. She had the ability to not repeat the same bad behaviors that she saw with her parents. But my goodness, you guys created the perfect environment for her to become what she did. Take accountability for the part that you played in that, and help your daughter take accountability too. Davion Flanagan's father had some of the most insightful statements from the documentary. In this whole series, I haven't really talked too much about Davion because he didn't really play a role into his death. Not that Dominic played a role into his death, but he was obviously more of a character in this plot for Mackenzie. I remember seeing one text exchange where Mackenzie was asking Dom, why did Davion block her? So I guess in Mackenzie's heart, possibly that's something that could cause her to be angry at him. I mean, obviously feels so bad for Dom, but for Davion, I'm just like, man. His father said, like, you show me your friends and I'll show you your future. And it's hard. That is a hard pill to swallow. And it's true. Not that Dominic was a bad kid. I feel like he was definitely more mature, like emotionally, but he also had a lot of things, like a lot of, I don't want to say demons, but like a lot to work through. When you accept this kind of love, you're telling yourself that this is the only love that you earn. This is the only love that you deserve. And that's not true. He deserves so much more, and I wish that he knew that at that time. I wish Dominic knew what real love was, and I wish that Davion understood the power of his circle. And the last thing that Davion's father said was that Mackenzie's parent, the longer they feed into her delusion, she'll never grow up and take accountability for what she did.
I think the worst thing that could happen is for Mackenzie to be babied for the next 15 years by her parents and told she did nothing wrong and she never made a mistake in her life and she's the perfect girl and she's been completely wronged and the system's against her and the prosecution lied. Those aren't going to help her adjust and become a well-functioning adult, but just because it's who you are when you're 17 or 18 does not mean that this is going to be for the rest of your life.
So that was it for the Mackenzie Shirilla case. Stay safe, stay blessed, and I'll see you guys in the next one.